Speed Duel GX is back with Midterm Destruction, and today we got quite a bit of controversial topics to talk about and discuss as we open it up. Speed Duel GX is back again with this newest set, Midterm Destruction. Pretty interesting how they chose to use like the slightly bigger box compared to the Midterm Paradox one that was a much smaller box, because I believe there aren't 8 decks. There's only 4 decks to check out from this particular box today, and yeah, lots of new cards. Pretty cool to definitely check out and see. But this is also going to be quite a controversial discussion as we open up this newest set today. And the first thing is that we wanted to talk about a few things. But anyways, we'll go through and talk about it as we open up. But as per usual, there's always the secret rare pack with a, abundance of different secret rares you guys can be getting. I'm not too sure on how good these ones are this time, but I guess we're about to find out. Some of them look really cool. But also some of the reprints are not most sought after this time around. I'm not entirely sure, but you guys can let me know in the comments. So we have Ultimate Tyranno, which is a fantastic, nice printing. That's really what I wanted to say. Still really good quality with what they've been making here. And then we got Divine Wrath as well. Really sparkly. Arcana Force. One of the really anticipated strong decks that we're going to be hoping to be seeing coming into the meta. Arcana Force as well, the World. So that's basically it. We got 4 cards as our secret rare. But of course, as per usual, we do have a bunch of other extra of these packs, which will open towards the end after we get the chance to check out this actual set itself. But yes, the first thing I do want to talk about is that I heard that this set was not released or will not be released in some other regions such as EU and other places around the world. Now that gets me thinking, why is that the case? And I'm not entirely sure, because there's a lot of indicators, there's a lot of things that people are discussing, which is rather unfortunate. Or would it be delayed? I'm not entirely sure as well. But you guys let me know in the comments down below, because that's one of the biggest things ever. But here it's really exciting because we get to see Elemental Hero Neos, which is Jaden's true boss monster for the first time in Speed Duel, I believe. Yeah, because I don't think we have Neos before. And then we got Neos Alias. There's Card Trooper, Cross Porter, Dandelion, which is a brand new card, which is going to be pretty interesting because it's a very powerful and strong card. Neo-Spacian Air Hummingbird. We got Aqua Dolphin. So we're introducing all the Neo-Spacian stuff along together with Neos, which is, I guess, like Jaden's more supported stuff. So we got a lot of hero support for sure. Neo-Space itself. Generation Next, which is really interesting because this one's a much newer card, which is really nice to see. I'm always really fond of having sort of like more recent newer cards be reprinted into Speed Duel, because it really shakes it up a little bit different. Contact Gate, Convert Contact, and Shuffle. Slightly newer card as well, I believe, but also cool reprints to see. Galaxy Cyclone, which is always a really good reprint because it's a staple. Next, so you guys can see there's a lot of focus when it comes to the Neo-Spacian and the whole Neos archetype. So we got Elemental Hero Aqua Neos, we got Elemental Hero Glow Neos, Elemental Hero Dark Neos, Grand Neos, Storm Neos, which are all fantastic cards. Brave Neos, I remember playing this card in Duel Links, and that's also really cool to see. But that's about it, because the thing I wanted to mention is Elemental Hero Air Neos. And I know there's a lot of controversies with that particular card, and we don't know if we'll ever get a reprint. That card essentially has never gotten a reprint, even in the regular format or in any other regular set. And this is a very good indicator and information that tells us as a community, but Konami never really told us why, nor so why this particular set is not going to be introduced in those other regions. So again, a topic of discussion that I wanted to bring up, because I'm curious to find out. I'm not entirely sure myself either, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. This one's a really good Dinosaur card. Archosaur right here, which is going to be one of the newer supports, or not newer supports, but it's been out for a little while already. But yeah, definitely a really good card. Black Veloci, Tyranno Infinity, Destroysaurus, Dynabase, Dark Triceratops, Gilosaurus, Big Evil Pill, Tail Swipe. Some of these we kind of remember, we've seen before. Fossil Dig, I believe this one's new, but really good searcher for dinosaurs. A lot of great support for sure. Typhoon, Survival Instinct, Volcanic Eruption, Paleozoic Canadia. I believe this is also a little bit newer, but I remember playing this card back in Duel Links. Dynatank, which is really interesting to see it here as well. And then we got some other cards. Armed Dragon level 10 white, Cyber Dart Cannon, Elemental Hero Prisma, Moki Moki, Miracle Fusion, really good card for heroes, 100%. White Veil, Survival's End, which is also a really good dinosaur card. As I realized, I'm opening this up, I realized there's a completely different gloss to it this time. So I wonder if it's made by a different factory, because I know usually it's made in Belgium for speed duels, but I did notice some quality differences to these cards. Let's quickly check it out here at the back, see where it's made from. I think can't really see what it says. It's kind of small. Oh no, this one's made in the US this time. Very interesting. That probably contributes to a lot of like a bit more, information to why possibly it's not gonna be released in the EU side of things. Because if it was printed back in Belgium, which were all the older Speed 2 sets, that's where they were produced and made. It makes total sense to be distributing it to Europe and all those other regions. But now this time it's only US. So, anyways, Arcana Force the World, which we saw earlier. So we're getting the whole deck of Arcana Force, which is going to be really cool. The Emperor, the Lovers, the Chariot, Temperance, the Moon, Light Ruler, Arcana Reading, Light Barrier, Cup of Ace, Fountain and Sky, Valhalla, Arcana Call, Reversal of Fate, Divine Wrath, which we saw earlier, which was a secret rare, but a really, really good counter card, a counter trap card for sure. Order of the Emperor, Inverse Universe, and I think we're moving into Jim Crocodile's Crooks deck, I believe. Gaia Plate, the Giant Earth. Every time I see this card, I just remember the iconic scene of like evil Jaden versus Jim, and he used it to Super Poly to fuse it. Fossil Dyna, which is a really interesting card. Flint Kragger, newer card. Mega Rock Dragon, nostalgic indeed. Shell Knight, Weathering Soldier, slightly newer cards here. Revival Golem, I feel like I've never seen this card ever, but the artwork looks very, very old. Same goes for Big Tusk Mammoth. Fossil Tusker, Medusa Worm, Time Stream, Pot of Avarice, Refusion, Mystical Space Typhoon, which is a very interesting card to bring in, because I feel like there's a lot of backward removal in Speed Duel already by default, and seeing this card reprinted into this and being introduced into this game or this format is definitely very interesting, because MST is probably one of the best removal cards ever, backward removal cards. Sakuretsu Armor, Release from Stone, Faint Plan, Blasting Fuse, Spiritual Earth, and we get some of the fusion monsters: Fossil Dragon Skogios, Skull Buggy, Skull Bone, really cool stuff. Skull Knight. I remember opening some of these cards from Battles of Legend Armageddon, I believe. But now we got these really cool new skill cards, like quite a lot of them. I'm not gonna go through in detail each and every one of them what they do, but we got a new one for like Neo-Spacian and Elemental Hero support. Definitely Destructive Fate is obviously Arcana support with Sartorius as well. Food Chain, new Dino skill card, Major in, I cannot pronounce that word, guys, apologies, but Jim Crocodile's skill. Wise Man Neos, which is another support for Elemental Hero and Neos. Magician Scales, and Dino Bring Immunity, Dig Site Inspection. And so basically each of the four main characters gets 2 skills for them each, which is pretty interesting. Invitation to Society, Moki Moki Madness, Cyberdark Scheme, which is a new Cyberdark skill, which is nice to see. Shouldering a Destiny, Hopefully this brings back like some Destiny heroes, but that's basically it for all the new skill cards. I definitely like how they introduced some older support in terms of like a newer skill to support some of the older archetypes to, you know, hopefully bring it back with its popularity. But yeah, that's basically it for the box, because then we get, oh, this is really interesting. There's only, so that's about it, but it's empty. Like, there shouldn't be anything else underneath it. Okay. Yeah, that's why I felt very weird. Why didn't they go for the Midterm Paradox box size instead? But here, as usual, playmats, which I always hope they would make rubber versions, because it would be really cool and really sick if they do. And also like just like all the rules, how to play. You can see Jaden and Neo, so you can see Sartorius with his Arcana, and all the deck lists, strategies, how to play, everything you need to know are all here in this pamphlet or big poster. But yeah, of course. So rest of the secret rare packs, I got 5 of them, so then we can go through some of the secret rare rarities. Just so you guys know, these are all secret rarity bumps of existing cards that we've gone through already just now, so we can really get to see it, like what it looks like with its holo upgrade. So Divine Wrath, which we saw earlier, the Light Ruler, which we saw earlier, the World, and Grand Mole. Very shiny indeed, still really good shiny quality, but I do notice the slight differences compared to back when they were manufacturing it from the previous sets, which is again very interesting topics to talk about. Okay, second pack. I wonder if we always guaranteed like the Arcana Force, or is it actually 4 different random cards? Because it would be better if it's 4 random. Fossil Dyna. Ooh, interesting. Feels like there's a little bit of texture on this one. The Light Ruler, the World again, and MST. Maybe we are guaranteed the 2 Arcana Force cards every time. Okay, we have Aqua Dolphin right here, Dandelion, Card Trooper. Okay, so it's a bit different this time, so maybe we just got kind of lucky with those other packs. And Elemental Hero Neos Alias. Very nostalgic. This pack is nice. All like kind of Jaden related support. Fossil Dino once again, Light Ruler, the World, and MST. I feel like that's exactly the same pack which we opened just now. Maybe they can't map it all. It'd be nice to see some of the fusion boss monsters as secret rare, other than the ones that we just seen so far. Okay, but last pack. Let's see what we've got. Alias, the World, Fossil Dyna, and Aqua Dolphin. But yeah, really curious to see what you guys think about Speed Duel. Are you guys getting back into it? Are you guys playing currently? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the opening. As always, you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are. See you in the next video. And this is AVAULT signing out.